Have you ever wished you could speak directly to the people behind your favorite brands and get your questions answered on the spot? It turns out now you can, because a new American-Israeli platform called Liveperson is on a mission to make it easier for you to connect with the businesses you love. Joining us now in the studio from the company is Gali, Konky, and Lida Tabibian. Thanks so much for coming in. All right, so to begin, what is Liveperson?
So Liveperson is a company with a mission to create meaningful connections, and that's the core of our being throughout the entire company. And it reflects in our product, like you said. We want to create meaningful connections between brands and consumers. We all know that we've called 800 numbers and had really frustrating experiences, being put on hold and having to wait and then transferred around. So we really want to change that. We're here to create a really positive experience between brands and consumers. And how do we do that? We allow consumers to communicate with brands the same way that they do with friends and family. That's through messaging, through text messaging, sending images, video, voice calls, anything that you like, and really change that momentum. And for brands, it's really great because they don't only enjoy happier customers, but they see bigger revenues, bigger profits, and they also save a lot of money on their operations and the service and efficiency.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, everything's changing nowadays with texting. More people prefer sending messages and calling, and I'm kind of more old school. I prefer to generally, call the businesses that I'm interested in speaking to on the phone. Are you guys having any complications with that? Are there still people who prefer to stick to voice calls?
Okay, so we believe that consumers prefer to do messaging, okay? Especially when they're doing it through their mobile device. This is the way to communicate. And especially when we are talking about the new generation, they used to message. They are using messaging app. Although I'm saying that, our messaging platform enable also voice calls and even live streaming video. So in case you prefer to do a voice call or in case you need a video chat, it's also possible through our messaging platform, and it's much more effective.
It's interesting, but the statistics show that people prefer to send messages. So how did you guys come up with the idea for this platform? I understand that it's kind of Israeli-American cooperation.
Yeah. It's actually an interesting story. Liveperson started as a startup in Israel, and it got purchased by an American company. We're now 20 years old, and we're traded on NASDAQ as well as the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. We're dually traded. We've been for 20 years working with some of the largest enterprises around the world. Our customers are the biggest banks, the biggest telcos, the biggest retailers all through the world. And what we wanted to do is we actually made kind of a bold move very recently, and we've completely recreated our platform from scratch. And the reason we did that is to really better cater to our customers. We wanted to, because of our technology hub is here in Israel, and we have access and brains to all of the latest and greatest technologies, we wanted to bring all of those latest technologies into our product, and we wanted to create more dynamic flexibility for innovation. So our large customers have extremely complex deployments, which they could do really easily now. We also wanted to make it open with APIs and for developments and innovations at any given time. And we're really happy to say that it's worked. So we have new customers coming onto the platform every day. They're really happy. And more importantly, some of our existing customers that came from the existing platform to the new platform, they see more sales, they see happier customers, and they see a lot of cost savings. So we're really happy with it.
Now, you guys were also voted as one of the best places to work in New York City. I know you guys are based in the office here in Israel, but what is the secret behind, you guys getting this big award?
It's really about the culture. So at Liveperson, we really, really believe in the culture. So meaningful connection drives us, but we also have a culture of help others and be an owner. That culture is throughout the entire company, the way that we sit in open space. Everything is dynamic, everything is open, everyone's approachable, everyone is really encouraged to be an owner and be an entrepreneur within Liveperson. So if you have an idea, you can get it done. And it's really an atmosphere of innovation, of taking ownership and really togetherness. So it creates
kind of this really startup culture.
Yeah.
So finally, what is the future of Liveperson? Where do you guys see the platform headed?
Okay, the product house in Israel is currently working on enhancing our messaging solution. I will give you a few examples. One of them, developing a framework for chatbots. Chatbots is a very innovative thing now in the market, okay? We are basing it on an AI platform and technology. Another example, we're opening the platform. We're opening the platform for partners to innovate on top of our solution. One example for that, consumer connectors. Today we have a built-in connectors for Facebook, SMS, and we encourage the partner to develop additional connector for additional messaging app. Another example, we are changing the way to think about measurement and customer satisfaction. We came with the MCS. MCS is a meaningful connection score. It's based on text analytics, on big data, and it's instead of the annoying customer survey. We're trying to innovate in all the areas of digital lifestyle.
Beautiful. Well, it looks like you guys are really changing the game with this platform, and I'm excited to see how things going and have to start learning how to message businesses instead of calling them. But thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much.